Hi again. So I am off to another hike, and I thought, as I did with the other ones, I would do a little what's in my pack video. People seem to like those. So some of this stuff is the same as some of the other ones, but you know, other gear has changed since my last video. So I will start with my pack, which is the same pack I've used for all my trips, like PI and Spain, Portugal, England, etc. It's the Osprey 40 liter. I really like it. It has this great bottom half where you can unzip it, and so I can pull my sleeping bag out and my tent before I unpack the rest, though I don't always do that. But anyways, so that's the pack. And then yeah, so that's the pack, and I line the pack with a pack liner, which is basically, it's just a heavy-duty trash bag, a clear one, and that prevents stuff from getting wet. I do have a pack cover too, but this is a kind of like added insurance. And at the bottom of my pack, I kind of show you the order basically that I do. I put in my sleeping bag. This is a plus 20 degree Fahrenheit, so about 6 or 7 degrees Celsius bag. So I'm hoping that will be warm enough. And I don't put it in a stuff sack or anything. I just jam it in the bottom of my pack because you can get more things around it and so forth. I don't put it in a bag. And then, so then the next thing would be my tent. And this is new. This is the Nemo Hornet Osmo one person. It weighs hardly anything, and the reason I switched this out from my Lanshan, which is what I had before, is it will probably be damp there, and I find the Lanshan, though it didn't leak or anything, the condensation is too much. And Nemo makes amazing tents, and it's kind of an investment, but I do use them a lot, so I have tried it out and I've loved it so far. Yeah, so that's that. Then what I put on the ground for a ground sheet under my tent is the Tom shoe. I think that's how you say it. I've had it since I did PEI, and it's great. It's also a poncho. So, and it also works like a little tarp. So it's kind of multi-functional. And it's quite light as well. I always carry this like an emergency blanket. I've never had to use it, thankfully. And this is my pack cover if it rains. So I do use that. I've used that quite a bit. What will be different at this one, I think, is that I won't have access to food for a long time. So I am bringing my stove, which is basically this is my stove, and that's my titanium pot, weighs next to nothing, and I'll have to buy fuel when I get to Newfoundland. There's great outfitters there, by the way. They've been really awesome. I'm getting my sleeping pad there because I never check luggage, and I can't get my sleeping pad onto the plane. So yeah, I'm buying that there, and also a power bank from them, and probably anything else I find when I go there on Tuesday. Yeah, this is just my cleaning thing. I have a big lighter, one of my sporks that I have 2 of. That's what I make my food in. So yeah, that's kind of like my food kit. And this is my water purification. It's a Sawyer, very popular. Lots of people use them. There's like a bag. You collect water, you attach it to your Sawyer, you squeeze it into a clean bottle. Or you can also attach your bottle. And actually, I brought some to show you. This smart water bottle, the connector, actually fits on the Sawyer. So if you want, you can filter right into the bottle. Or yeah, anyways, that's basically how that works. it filters out pretty much everything, not viruses or anything, but, and this is my backup bottle. I will have 2 of these. So I'll have 2 liters of water that I'll carry, plus a food carry as well. This is my towel. It's a microfiber towel. It weighs hardly anything. It's great. And this is my headlamp, which is called an Everbeam. It's a rechargeable headlamp. Looks like that. And has a red light too, flashing. Anyways, and the charger is in there. Which brings me to my other, I have like charging devices. This is just cords and an extra set of headphones in case I need them. And okay, this is some food that I'm taking. I mean, I'll be buying food when I get there, of course. Being vegan is really a challenge on trail when you have to rely on buying things. So I have like just small things, like I have a protein powder and like hemp hearts and some healthier things in there. But I'll be really refilling that. This is a cat hole digger. It's like, it's a poop scoop, I guess. Anyways, you can Google that if you're in the wild. Leave no trace. You need to bury your poop if you poop out there. What else? I'm bringing this. I don't know if I'm bringing this, actually. This is a head net for bugs, but I don't know what bugs will be like there. And these are my rain pants, which I'm sure I will use. This is my medical / personal care things. I don't really carry much. I carry, I got these, which is cool. This is new. I don't know. I carry wipes usually, and they're really quite heavy, like a package of wipes. And these, I tried these. They're like little, they're little things like this. And you just put a teaspoon of water in them, and they blow up like a little wipe, and it's even reusable. So I'm going to take these 2. This is a pee rag, which is exactly what it sounds like. I tie it to the outside of my pack and use it when I pee. Then you rinse it off and you hang it on the outside of your pack. It's works beautifully. I have like KT tape and, you know, painkillers and hand sanitizer. Yeah, so that's like a hygiene kit. Let's see, what else? These are my gaiters that I attach to my shoes. I did get new shoes, but I didn't bring them up to start, like before I started filming. So I'll just tell you that they are Ultra Lone Peaks. They're the same kind of shoes I have been wearing for all of my trips, but I go through them every time pretty much if I get a lot of mileage out of them. And yeah, so I got the Lone Peak. I think I'm at the 8, and when I first started they were 6s. They're fantastic anyways. I love them. Very wide toe box. They're very good. And these are the Ultra gaiters. It just keeps like rocks and stuff from getting in your shoes when you're hiking. And this is my clothes for the 21 days that I will be on trail. And yeah, that's basically it. I have a beanie, like a merino wool beanie, because I think it will be cold, especially at night, and 2 pairs of socks, merino wool socks, and some Injinji toe socks, so actually 3 total pairs of socks, and 1 merino wool mid base layer, so like a shirt, long sleeves, and leggings. And I usually sleep in those, and if it's really cold, I'll also wear them under my clothes, but I hope I won't have to. I have the same hiking pants I always wear, which you will, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, or actually best if you follow me on my blog. I would really appreciate that. And that is It's Just Me Christine.wordpress.com. And okay, then this is the rain jacket I will be wearing. It's fairly heavy duty. It has a hood. Yeah, I'll be bringing that and wearing that. And then these are my poles that I will fit somehow in my pack to get through the flight. And on there I have, this is duct tape. It's just in case I need it to like repair something, or actually even works on blisters. So I never get blisters, so lucky me, touch wood. And last, when I fly, oh, and I have my puffy. So this is going to be a colder hike than my past ones, I think, except for, trying to think, I guess the coldest would have been PEI, because Portugal and Spain and England all weren't too bad. This, I'm not even sure if I'm taking this, but these are the amazing maps that the East Coast Trail, I ordered from them. I probably will just take photos of them, but I'm not actually sure, but I have to think about the weight of paper. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, so this is what I carry on the plane in this little bag that just like folds up super tight and light, so that if I am in town and I need to get groceries or whatever, and also when I get on the plane, I put what I will need. I stow the backpack above my head, and then I pull this out, and it will have like a toothbrush so I can freshen up before I get off the flight, and some Dramamine because I get motion sickness. And then I'm not carrying 2 books, but I always carry a book, which is kind of weird. Most people, especially when you're trying to keep the weight down, but I need a real paper book. So I don't know which of these 2 I'm going to take. This one is a Maigret on the defensive, which is Georges Simenon. I read one of these almost every time. And then I read this book, Black Like Me, when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13. It really was quite impactful. And then I found a used copy. So I don't know how it holds up. I will read it. This is my journal, very important to me, with a couple of pens because I journal every night. And yeah, a spare spork because you never know. I think that's it. I do carry extra plastic bags. A few will be my trash bags because you never leave anything, obviously, on the trail. And yeah, I'll be wearing my other set of clothes. So I basically have 2 sets of clothes. One I hike with and one I sleep in that also works as, I don't know, in-town clothing. So that is it. It is today, the 31st of August. And I go tomorrow to Toronto, stay overnight, and I fly out on the 2nd, pick up my things at the Outfitters on the 3rd, and I have arrangements to get taken from St. John's to the Topsail ECT southbound, so-called SOBO trailhead to start. And I will be blogging, and please come along and follow if you'd like. That would be great. Thanks.